Let's take a look at this very interesting game. We got the Seattle Seahawks, the champions, against Kansas City. Kansas City's been red hot. They've covered, oh boy, 8-0 the last 8 on the board. 8-0 ATS this year. Seattle has not been a great spread team this year, although they seem to have woken up a little bit. And let's take a look at that, actually. Open up this file and see what we got. Seattle, take a look. I'm going to be able to find it. There it is. They opened the season against Green Bay. They won 36-16. But let's look at the road games. San Diego beat them 30-21. Washington, it was a struggle. They won the game 27-17. They went to St. Louis. They lost that game 28-26. And then they went to Carolina. Struggle there also. And we've seen that Carolina is not that great a team this year. They won the game 13-9. Then they came home. They beat the Raiders and the Giants. And, I mean, the Raiders was an impressive lead. Then they gave it up late. And then they beat up on the Giants, who are pretty pathetic at times this year. They're running the ball. Boy, they had an amazing game. They're running the ball. Been doing pretty good all year long with a couple 200 yards. There was one bad running game they had against Dallas, only 80 yards. But the rest of the time, and a lot of the yardage is coming from their quarterback, Russell Wilson. But last week, they ran the ball for over 350 yards. That's absolutely incredible. They're first in the league in rushing, 170 yards per game. They're fourth in the league in defending the run, 80 yards per game. Now, Kansas City, like I said, they've covered 8 straight games, and 5 of those have gone under. Actually, when you go back and look at the over and under, Seattle has gone over 4 of the last 5, so they're reverse trends there. But Kansas City has been pretty tough. They beat Buffalo on the road last week. They beat the Jets, who had been pathetic again until they ran into Pittsburgh last week. They beat St. Louis, San Diego. They've been playing extremely well. They did lose to San Francisco, but it was a very close game. They did cover that spread. They hammered New England on the stadium, 41-14. This is a very dangerous team. They do run the ball quite well, 134 yards per game, giving up 115 yards per game. They're 20th in the league against the run. That might be a dangerous situation against a team like Seattle, who's running the ball extremely well. When you look at yards per play, Seattle 6.1, defense 5.1. That's a nice advantage. Where Kansas City is 5.5 and the defense is 5.6, that's a negative. As far as points per game, 17 points a game Kansas City's allowing, where Seattle's had a couple games that have gone out of hand, 21 points per game. Very interesting game. This game opened, Seattle 1 and 42. It is now Kansas City 2 and 42. So 58% of the bets are on Seattle. The line move has gone to the other side. That's not too significant, except the line move, the percentage isn't that significant, but the line move is, it's a 3-point move to the other side. Kansas City's getting most of the money. We have some interesting things going on this week at JimFeist.com. We're 4-0 this past weekend with NFL high rollers, including another online release with the Cardinals, a 31-14 winner. So we're now 5-0 with these online plays. Another one is available for Sunday. 10-4 NBA Inner Circle releases. We have a Saturday College SEC Game of the Year, a Saturday Revenge Game of the Month, and a Sunday NFL Situational Game of the Year. All of this and more at JimFeist.com. And if you want to know what's going on in the Hilton contest, that's where there's about 1,500 players, and some people are doing extremely well, as are we. And go there, go to JimFeist.com, check on Fast Facts, check on the LVH, and there's a lot of great handicappers on the site and picks for sale and free picks that you can register for. Until next time, I'm Jim Feist. We'll see you in a little while.